Let's see. Oh, I'm here. Hello, everyone. Hey, good evening. I'm a little slanted. I'm trying a new streaming app, and I'm trying to see if it's working, and it looks like it is a little bit. Hello, everyone. Okay. Excuse me. I'm trying to see. Are y'all talking? Oh, right here. Okay. My bad. Hey, Sierra. Hey, Kenyatta. Hey, everyone. Hey, neighbor. Hey, Donzel. I can see y'all's comments over here. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's going on? I hope everyone is doing well today. Let me try to fix this camera a little bit. I am not tech savvy at all. Yeah. I'll be trying to try new things. Uh-oh. What did I do? There we go. Okay. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? Oh, thank you. It's a little old now. Thank you. Thank you. Love the full screen. Oh, yes. Thank you. I'm trying to figure this out. So bear with me. But I just wanted to come up here real quick, chat with you guys. I have some things that I want to share with you. And I also want to extend my sincere apologies because I came up here a few months ago introducing a new printer to everyone. Did 2 videos on it and then just said bye. Like, it was nothing else after that. So I am so sorry, but I do have a new printer that can do the same exact thing as my previous printer. And I want to introduce that to you guys here tonight. So that y'all won't feel so like left out, or I feel like I neglected y'all in that aspect. But if you want to learn more in depth how to leverage the other printer, which is the Canon TM24 Image Progress TM240, my good friend, my good sis, my big sis, Shanita Nicole from Do Dream On, she now has that printer, and her channel is going to be she's going to be introducing a lot of tutorials surrounding that printer in particular as well. So if you're not subscribed to her channel, if you're not following her on social media, make sure y'all go ahead and follow my girl. She's going to definitely put you on game. And we are going to do a collaboration. So look out for that as well. I sold that printer, the 24-inch printer, Donzel. I sold it to one of the members in the community. So shout out to Kayola. Kayola came from Pennsylvania to pick it up, and I sold it. I no longer have that printer. I have a new printer now, which is kind of sort of like, you could think of it as like an older cousin to the other printer, the 24-inch printer that I have. So I'm going to actually go over that today. We're going to do some testing. I have some images, just to show you what it can do and, how it operates. It is a professional photo printer. So again, it does exactly the same things as the other printer that I had. It's just a little bit larger, and it holds 11 ink cartridges. So, okay. So, what y'all been up to, though? Enough about me. What y'all been up to? Is everybody doing okay? How's business? How's your mental health going? Talk to me a little bit. Talk to me. PJ. Oh, sorry, I had to get the charger real quick. How's everybody doing? New printer. Sup, PJ? Yeah, PJ is in the room watching TV. Nice new printer, yes. Yes. Hey, hello, hey. I'm doing well. We just miss you. I miss you guys too. I've been busy. Some good, some bad. We're gonna get into that before we start on our projects today. So basically, for those of you who follow me on other social media platforms, I have grown drastically. Like in all areas of social media, I have grown. A lot of people from all across the world supports me. I guess I don't know if it's support or lurking, but whatever it is, they're tuned into whatever it is that I'm doing, and I'm so grateful. I'm so happy, and that has opened a lot of doors of opportunity for me to expand my current business. So the reason why I upgraded to this printer, which is the Canon Pro 4100 printer, is because my business started to take off, and being limited to 24 inches of width space, it just wasn't enough for me considering where I'm going with the business. So, which that brings me to my next exciting news. My business is leaning towards the printing side of the industry, like the printing industry. When you work with event planners and party planners, in that industry, that's where my business is kind of sort of heading, and I'm excited about that. In addition to this printer, I did invest in an eco-solvent printer, a 64-inch eco-solvent printer by the grace of God. I was able to pay for it without having to pay anyone back, if you know what I mean, okay? But I do have a goal, and one of my goals were to continue to work with event planners, photographers, and people that's in that industry, because I actually like working with printers and printing things out and things like that. I'm still going to offer like my dye sublimation products, because that's like 95% of my current business right now. But I am going to be introducing a new side of printing, and I am going to share all of that with you guys. My printer is a Mamaki 200 CVJ series. It is a print and cut system by, of course, Mamaki, which is a Japanese company, and it is eco-solvent based ink. So it's could do a lot more things with eco-solvent printers opposed to pigment water-based ink printers. So I want to have both of them, because this printer prints images really, really well. So if I have a photographer that wants me to print their images and then they want to put it on a foam board like this, I have that option. If I have a client that wants a floor wrap for her baby shower, let's say, I will be able to use my other eco-solvent printer to make that happen. So kind of sort of the best of both worlds. Thank you. Thank you so much, DKC. Thank you. So that's a little bit of what I have been doing and what's been going on over here. I've been teaching a lot of classes as well. I love teaching. So there's going to be more teaching on my side as well. I am going to be talking about a new class that I'm going to host. I'm actually going to start talking about it. Well, the listing is going to be up tomorrow, and it's really cool. I love teaching. Ooh. I can show you guys real quick what it is. So I know that I am a printer geek. I love printers. I love all things printers, but there's certain equipment that I personally can't afford at this moment. And I'm not willing to put or add more debt in addition to the debt that I already have, right? So I like to work with acrylic. A lot of people who own, a lot of printers who own UV printers have the capability of printing directly onto acrylic or, you know, onto other substrates. Being that I don't have a UV printer, I had to do a workaround, which is printing on printable vinyl and then applying it onto foam board, or, you know, this other technique that I'm going to be teaching, which is images on acrylic without a UV printer. Okay, so this is a professional grade or professional printing technique that a lot of professional companies leverage. You'll see like a lot of acrylic pieces in like museums or in certain photo galleries, or, you know, in certain public places. A lot of the times it's not UV printed, but it is this technique being done, and I'm going to be teaching you guys, or those who are interested, how to do that step by step. This ring light is bright. Look at how cute that is, right? I'm really excited about this because I'm always trying to figure out ways to still produce high quality products to our consumers based on, you know, our industry, but without having the means to purchase $100,000 equipment, right? So this was done with my photo printer here, this 44-inch photo printer. Okay, so I'm going to be showing people how to do this step by step. If you guys are interested, make sure you subscribe to my email list. I will leave a link down below in the description so that you can be notified with regards to the updates for this class. This class is going to take place November 26th. I am going to be offering kits for it because this is not, and I say this with all due respect, right? This is not like a crafty project. This is like the materials you can't go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or, you know, any craft stores like that to get it. These items are for big companies who purchase things in bulk, and it's not that inexpensive. I mean, it's not that inexpensive. It's not cheap, if that makes sense, right? So you are required to have certain machines, certain equipment, and certain supplies and materials to achieve this look. And that I'll go over at another time. But if you guys are interested in learning how to create acrylic mounts professionally without breaking the bank, buying the UV printer, highly recommend joining the class. I will have it listed tomorrow. Thank you. Hey, y'all. I know you've been looking forward to the next class. Yes, I'm so excited about that. Yes. I'm really, really excited. A lot of people like these acrylics because they're great for these the parties, like graduation parties, birthday parties, and they're really cute. They get to keep them afterwards as well. So people who do not have UV printers, we're not limited to just foam board, if that makes sense. So I want to introduce to our community different alternatives on how you can get really great acrylic results. This is not stickers. This is not stickers applied on the front of an acrylic, okay? But we'll go over that another time. I wanted to talk more about the Canon printer that I got. Oh. Make sure you subscribe to my email list so that you can be notified about the class if you're interested. I am offering starter kits. So starter kits are going to include the material that is a little bit more on the higher end side. Cost of materials and supplies for creating this starts at $600. But I am going to be offering starter kits to help cut down the cost for you guys a little bit. So stay tuned for that. Canon Canon Pro 4100. This is the Canon. That's a good angle. I feel like it's not a good angle. Over here. Okay. This is the Canon Image Pro Pro 4100. It is 40. I'm losing my train of thought. It is 44 inches. It's a 44-inch printer. It has 11 ink cartridges. You can print roll media and you can print single sheet medias. How you install the single sheets is you will open this top part, and then right over here, there's a little lever right here. It's a little gray lever. You lift it up and you will insert your media here. These little rollers here, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but these little rollers here, it lifts up and there's a little space for you to feed in your single sheet media. Okay, so that's how you will install the single sheet media. When you want to install the roll media, I keep moving the camera, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure y'all see. You will do the same thing as far as lifting the top part up. There's another part of the printer that lifts up where the roll media will go. So you lift this part up, and then here is where your roll media will go. Okay, so it's very similar to my 24-inch printer that I previously had. It's just wider. It has more colors, and it's for high demand printing. So if you're going to be printing a lot of prints for, you know, a specific occasion or whatever the case may be, this printer is one that will be beneficial for you and your business. Okay. The DPI for this is 2400 by 1200 DPI. So the print quality is extremely high. Really well. They have different size ink cartridges for this printer. The ones that I have installed are the ones that came with the printer. I got the printer back in June, and I have done lots of printing with it, and I still have a nice amount of ink. I only had to replace the photo black ink because when you first set this up and you do like all of the initialization of the inks and, you know, just calibrating the printer itself, that takes a lot of ink. But I'll show you what the ink cartridge looks like. They have different sizes, as I just previously mentioned. I always get confused on how to take these things out. Lord have mercy. Jesus be the fence. Jesus be the fence. You want to know what it is? I'd be so scared that I'm breaking it, but I'm not. So this is the 330 ml. It is a really large cartridge. So you can do a lot of printing with this. I will do another video to go over all of the specifications of like the inks and things like that. So this is just literally a brief. Really brief. Because this is a photo printer, you get 11 ink cartridges. You get your standard cyan, magenta, black, and yellow. But then you also get photo magenta, photo black, red, gray, photo gray, blue, and photo cyan. So it's, you know, it's the standard ink colors that you already have plus the photo components to add to it. That's how you're going to get the best quality results when you're printing your actual photos, which I really like. I have seen a difference between the two printers that I had, the 24-inch one and this one, and it was simply because this one holds more colors. So it's a little bit more true. I wouldn't necessarily say that. Not true, but your pictures, if you have like multiple colors in your photo, this printer will produce that high quality, maximum, great output considering how many ink cartridges it has. So yeah. Hey PJ. Hey. It also has a catch basket here. So if you are doing a lot of printing, your images are safe here in this catch basket. It will just drop to this basket, not on the floor, not catching any debris or any dust or any dirt. Another thing that I want to advise that I never had a chance to advise when I had my other printer was the adapters. So I'll just show you guys real quick, and then we're gonna start our project. This is the part that I hate. I hate when it's time to change media because it's tedious. It's not hard. It's just very, very tedious. So if you have a large format printer and you work with large format printers, you're probably really familiar with this, but you probably never had to change your adapter. So I want to briefly just go over that really quickly. I don't want to mess up this photo paper because this photo paper was very expensive. So I'm going to grab my gloves real quick so I don't get any fingerprints on this. 1 second. I get these cotton gloves from BH Photo. But any kind of gloves will be perfectly fine. I like to do them. I like to wear them to protect the media because our hands can be oily. They're naturally oily, and it can leave fingerprints on your media. And if you decide to print in that area where your fingerprints are, you will definitely see your fingerprints on your print. So always be good to protect the hands. My braids are in the way. Can y'all see? Okay, let's do it like this. Okay. All right. I'm going to start from the very beginning so y'all can know exactly what I'm talking about. If you guys did purchase the 24-inch Canon printer or the 36-inch Canon printer, this will be helpful for you as well. So I just want to make sure I cover it because I didn't cover it the last time. I introduced it and then just said, forget y'all, I'm moving on. And I'm so sorry. It wasn't intentional. Everything was just happening so fast. Like, it just was happening so fast. I didn't know if I was coming or going. I was crying, like happy tears, of course. Oh, there we go. I was crying. I was like, what the heck is going on? Happy tears. Like, it was just crazy. Let me see. Hey, love. Hey, sis. What's going on, y'all? Okay. I'm getting there. This thing, like doing these adapters can be something else sometimes. Okay. So with your printers, in general, when you get large format printers, you're gonna get a spindle. This bar right here is called a spindle. Okay, this is the bar that allows you to load your roll medium. Okay, it has this part of the spindle, which is the right hand side, that does not move. This black piece right here, typically the black side does not move. You cannot replace this. It's always the left side. And spindles in general are compatible with 2-inch core medias. What do I mean by 2-inch core medias? I'll show y'all real quick. 2-inch core medias are medias that come on a roll, right? That's rolled onto this core. This right here is a core, and it's typically 2 inches in diameter. So your roll media is compatible with cores like this, 2 inches, right? And then you just, it's just simple stuff. You just insert you install your media, slide it down the spindle, and then you attach the other side of the spindle, which is the left side, and lock your media into place. Okay, so keep in mind, generally speaking, your spindles hold 2-inch cores, which is why they offer 3-inch core adapters. 3-inch core adapters are basically so a tool or tools that allows you to load media that has a 3-inch core. Medias that have 3-inch cores are more on the fine art kind of paper, such as this one right here. This is a 3-inch core. 3-inch core. Oh shoot. 3-inch core, 2-inch core. So y'all can see the difference. The 3-inch core adapters allows you to load 3-inch core media so that you can still use your printer for printing purposes. Again, the 3-inch core medias are more so fine art paper, so like high-end metallic paper or canvases, like canvas papers and things like that, high-end paper. So I'll show you right now how to use the adapter. That's what I really wanted to show you. So here on the spindle, there are, damn, I wish PJ was here. Trying to show you guys. How do I do it? This way. How do I do it? Okay, hopefully y'all can see if I do it this way. There's like these two opening pieces right here. There's like an open spot here, and then there's an open spot right here, right? The 3-inch core has these two mechanisms on the side where it will snap into place on your spindle. Oh, this is a better way to show. Can y'all see? Y'all see those two opening spots right here? Is one right here and then one right here. All you're doing is you're going to take your 3-inch core adapter. This is a 3-inch core adapter. You're going to slide it in. I'm going to do another step-by-step tutorial as well. But essentially what you do is you're going to snap those two blue pieces that's on your adapter into place. Did I slide it the wrong way? And it's going to be a clicking sound, okay? Then you will take your roll media. You always want to make sure that your roll media is falling forward like a waterfall. I always used to get so confused with that too. Like, so you're going to install your roll media. Trying to make sure it's in the right direction. So I'll put it this way. Okay. This way. This way. Okay, yes. Take your roll. And then here, yeah, I'm struggling. It's so funny. I'm trying to do my best not to like crack up on this line. But what you'll do here is that 3-inch core, it should be able to slide right through. And it's going to be snug like that. Okay? Hey! What's up? Josephine? Yeah, I'm out of breath. Jesus Christ. Okay. So now that the paper is on the spindle, you're literally gonna do the same thing. I should have just showed it to you this way, but it's okay. The two holes right here, this side and this side, is gonna match up with these two mechanisms on the side here. These two notches, I have to say, not mechanisms. And gonna do the same thing. Ooh, it's hot. Burn it up in here. There's gonna be like this little piece right here that pokes out. Align it up. Whoops. Align it up. And then snap it into place. So it looks like that. And then let's put this up here. Slide this in. Lock it into place. What happened? Lock it into place. And then there's like a lock lever here where you can unlock it and lock it. And then that's how you install your 3-inch cord medias with the 3-inch cord adapters. I just wanted to show y'all that I am going to do another video. But I wanted to show you guys that because I didn't get a chance to show you guys that with the other printer. So actually, I don't need to load my paper right now. All right. So that's just like a little, hey, yeah, I was over there struggling. Woo-wee. God dang. Okay. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. As far as like the little review for the printer. Again, I will do another video. I will do another video, short video, of course, to show you guys, you know, in a better setting. Maybe I'll have some help, but essentially that's what it is. What I wanted to show you guys is the print quality of this printer. I purchased the printer, so this is not a sponsored video. We just chatting, we chilling. And I want to show you why I upgraded to this particular printer. So my son just recently took pictures, right? And I got the pictures in. And I wanted to, the kind of, the package that I got was the package where the images was going to be printed on a metallic gloss media, which I have metallic gloss media. So I'm like, okay, received it. And I'm like, you know what? Let me test my printer out to see if I can see a difference in print quality, because I'm pretty sure they use photo printers. And I did so. And these are the results. I want to see if any of you guys can tell which one is which. I'm actually going to bring y'all on the other tripod over here. Hey, Dips. Bring y'all. What's going on, Dips? Woo! Ouch. Hold on. Moving y'all around. Sorry. I got to get it together. I don't know how other people do. Other people be having like multiple cameras and stuff, because how do they be? It just be like a seamless transition when they need to go to a different area. Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm still here. I'm trying to flip my camera so y'all can see. I don't know how to do that. Video. Okay, nope, that's not it. Okay. I was trying to show y'all. Hold on. There has to be, hold on one second. There has to be a way to do this. God, I'm not tech savvy at all. Three dots. Extra camera settings. Okay, I think I did it, y'all. Did I do it? Oh, yep. Okay. I use these brain cells, baby. I use these brain cells. So if y'all just tuning in, hey everyone, I'm Javiah. Welcome to the live. We're just talking about catching up and some new things that I'm going to be doing with my channel and my business. So right now I'm showing you guys 3 pictures, right? One of them was printed from a professional printer, and then 2 of them was printed. I'm pretty sure y'all will freaking know because it's like it's obvious, but I want to show y'all how good of a printer that the printer that I have is, right? So let's say you have a photographer, but the photographer does not offer prints, right? They just give you the digital product and then give you license to print out your images, right? And then you take your images and you can send them to, you know, whichever printer of your choice. I want to show you that if you guys have photo printers, you can do it. You can print your photos at home by yourself, and you know you don't have to spend an arm and a leg somewhere else, right? So this is the picture that the school took. This is on a metallic gloss media, and it was Kodak. The brand is Kodak. They no longer offer this media anymore, but this is the results. This is what it looks like. Y'all see that? This is the one that I printed on Red River's Polar Metallic Gloss, and these are the results that I get. So not as super glossy as the Kodak brand, but it still gives me a nice quality. And I printed using my Canon printer. Now, some of y'all may be like, well, girl, why, if it's metallic gloss, then why is there such a difference in shine? It's literally the contents in each media. The way that they are made and produced, they have different coatings, and it undergoes a different process. So as you can see, the Kodak media is much more glossier than the Polar Metallic Gloss, but the Polar Metallic Gloss is very nice as well. I also printed the same picture on the same Polar Metallic Gloss here, but you can see that TJ looks a little, my son looks a little darker, and he looks a little brighter here. This is what happens when you are not selecting the correct print settings, okay? If you look at the ones from the school and the ones that I printed at home, they are fairly the same as far as skin complexion. But when you look at these two, or all of them together rather, you can see that this one here is much more darker, and in person it gives like a red undertone. This is not how the picture looks in the digital format either. So ensuring that you have the correct printing property set up will give you the best quality results. A lot of people miss that. What I like about Red River too is that they offer ICC color profiles that you can download to your printer. I mean to your computer, and you can use when you're about to print out your images. And they have it set for all different kinds of photo printers. So if you have an Epson photo printer, it doesn't matter if it's desktop wide format or large format. They have it there, and I am now affiliated with them. So if you guys ever want to test out their papers, I will leave the link down below for you as well. Again, these two are Red Rivers. This print settings was off, were terribly off, but this one was great. I also printed magnets with my Canon printer. Okay, I wanted to just see how it will look, and I feel like I got to play around with the print settings for this as well, because this was actually printed with this HTV inkjet magnetic sheets. Okay, so I definitely want to play around with it, but what I would do if I was going to be selling this to customers, like photos, I'm not talking about like clip arts or cartoon kind of things, right? If I'm going to sell these to customers, I want to show you. Hold on real quick. Oh, are y'all asking questions? Hey, I almost have 10K subscribers. I know. I'm so excited. It's been a long time coming. These were the prints from the printer that the school hired. Okay, y'all see that? This is the magnets. I wanted to see if I can achieve the same look with my printer, because my printer was a pretty penny. Hold on. Ah, come on, bro. Okay. School print, my print. I wanted to see the difference between the two. And there's a difference. And I wanted to kind of sort of try to figure out why. I think I know why. The school, what they do is they print two things. They either use a eco solvent printer, which I don't think, because this is a metallic gloss media, which is compatible with pigment based printers. So I don't think it was eco solvent. I honestly think that it was pigment ink printer. Anyway, what they did with the magnets is they print on a specific kind of photo paper, whether it's luster, satin, gloss, one of those kinds of medias, and then they apply it onto an adhesive magnetic sheet, and then have it cut out with their cutting. Either the printer is a print and cut system like the one that I'm getting, or they use a like a GravTech cutter or a Cameo or even a Cricut. Okay, so I'm honestly thinking that that's what that is, and I do want to test that out. I definitely want to test it out, but nonetheless, I wanted to show you guys that, and we're gonna do some testing, because I did get some paper from Red River, and I want to test it out on live with y'all tonight. So hold on one second. I'm gonna put y'all back on the tripod, and I gotta try to figure out where I went before. Where did I go? Did I go here? Settings, video. Okay, yep. All right. The printer, when I got it a couple of months ago. It retailed for about 4,500. But now the price went down. It went down to like 4,000. I've seen it on different places. Okay. And the ink cartridges, y'all, for that size is 187. Actually, did I say it was 11 ink system? I think it's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 12. One of the colors is black optimizer. But yeah, 11 actual colors, if that makes sense. For the large size cartridge that I got installed here that came with the printer, It costs $187 for one. Multiply that by 12, that's a mortgage payment. So anytime customers ask me for specific stuff, I charge according to everything. How much paper, what kind of paper I'm using, how much ink it costs, what size of the print it is, because the ink costs just as much as I'm paying for a mortgage. So yeah, and this is also something that I had made with this printer as well. It's an entry art. If y'all follow me on social media, I'm pretty sure y'all seen that. But yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with these photo printers. I don't want anybody to feel like they're limited. I'm the one that do a lot of exploring, and then I bring it to you guys like, hey, we could do this with the printers that we have. But I needed to upgrade because the demand for me was getting high, and I needed to print a little bit wider. You can still use your Cricut machine with this. I am going to have videos showing how to set your printer up for printing up to 24 inches so that you can print and cut with your Cricut Venture. I know a lot of you guys had concerns about that. Like, I brought the 24-inch printer, Javiah, because you said to get it, and you have a Cricut Venture, and I got the Cricut Venture because you got it, but you didn't show us no videos, and I feel terrible. I feel so bad. So bad. So I am going to make it my duty to bring more content. Even though this printer is larger, like I said, it can still do the same things that the 24-inch printer can do. So I'm definitely going to bring more content for sure to show y'all. I've seen everywhere you almost had to get. How much does this person love that? All right, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So let's test out this media from Red River. I reached out. I'm like, hey, I love y'all papers, because I did work with Red River papers before. When I was trying to figure out which brand I wanted to start using when I got the desktop printer a while ago. And they sent me some test papers to test out. So let's test out some test papers, these papers real quick to see how well they perform. I showed you guys the metallic gloss. Let's see. What's this? Polar Luster Metallic. So this is the luster version of the metallic line from Red River. And let's try. Oh, I already printed out on the gloss. All right, let's do a comparison for the two. So let's do that real quick. They also gave me y'all gotta check them out if y'all interested in like making thank you cards, business cards, canvas wraps, like canvas gallery wraps. Y'all definitely have to check them out. And I tell you, it is different from the medias that we're so used to. Like, it's completely different. The way that these people manufacture their paper is top tier. Like, once you start testing out other kinds of papers, Canon brand, Honolulu, Red River, of Canon, Epson, like actual photo papers, you're gonna see a complete difference in quality if you use the right settings, opposed to like other brands that we get, like Koala and brands like that. It is a complete difference. I promise you it is. So check them out. I will leave the link. You can order samples like this. I think the samples is like $20. They have all different sizes. So if you don't have a large format printer or a wide format printer, but you have a photo printer, they have all different sizes starting from 4x6s, 5x7s, like you name it. You can get so many different kinds of paper to test out with your printer. It's dope. It's really, really dope. But they sent me a lot. I've never seen this one right here. This one, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's so goddamn fancy. I've never seen paper like this before. Y'all see that? I was like, what is this? It's called Nori Hanjai. And I'm gonna assume a lot of people, like in the wedding invitation market, they use this kind of paper. I've never seen paper like this before ever in my life. Not printable wise. That's what's up though. Giving me options over here. All right, so let's try this luster. I wonder if I can share screen. I wonder if I can share screen to show you guys what I'm talking about as far as the settings. Let's see. If not, I'll just take y'all off the camera to show you. So when I'm printing photos, typically what I do is I will like design or prepare my artwork in Canva or in Silhouette Studio Business Edition, and then I will save it, and then I will take that document and I will bring it over to Affinity Designer, because Affinity Designer is a program like Affinity Photo, Photoshop, you know, Lightroom, programs like that are literally meant for, you know, professional printing, if you will, right? So you have a wide range of different settings once you install your drivers. A lot of people, when they get printers in general, they forget the most important step, which is installing the drivers. The drivers is going to allow you to have access to the ICC color profiles that come with your printer already. So a lot of people forget that. I've gotten people that reached out like, "Hey, Javiah, my colors are orange. Like black people is coming out orange or red." And I'm like, "Did you install the drivers?" And they're like, "No, I didn't." So that's something that's so important. Install your drivers. Install your drivers. And then if you're going to be using a specific kind of paper, make sure you visit their website, contact their support, so that you can see if they offer custom color profiles for you. That is so important, guys. That's how you're gonna get the best quality results. I promise you. Let me bring it up close and personal so that y'all can see this. At this point, I'm gonna be printing my own kid stuff. Paper. Look at that. I printed this at home with my printer, and it's honestly not that much of a difference from this one, other than the glossy component. And this was professionally printed at this place. All right, so let's see. Once I get to the settings part, I will bring y'all closer so that y'all can see. But here I am in Affinity Designer, and I just got my picture already set here. Let me see. Like this. Let me turn the camera over again. Okay. All right. So Affinity Designer. The very first thing that I do is typically when I'm importing images from outside programs into this program, it comes in as pixels. I don't know anything about pixels, so I automatically change my documents to inches. I've already done that, but for those who have not seen that process, in Affinity Designer, to change your document size or your units, you will simply go to File, Document Setup, right? And then here, you will be able to adjust your document setup information here, right? I already changed mine to inches, my units to inches, but it will come in as pixels. I will change my document size. So when you see dimensions here, this is not the size of your image. It is the size of your document, or a lot of us know it as your canvas. So if you change this to 11 by 17, that is going to be the size of your document. DPI, you can change it to 300 to 400. I typically keep mine at 300. Your photographers or whoever sends you pictures, you want to just make sure that they're sending you high quality pictures as well. And then you click on OK. Now I'm going to go ahead and print. So I'm going to go to File, Print. I'm going to select my printer, which is this right here. I'm going to go to Layout. So Layout allows me to adjust my printing settings here in this area. My page size is letter 8.5 by 11, single, model. I also like to come here to where it says color management. A lot of people don't know too much about color management because it's not really discussed in our crafty industry as much, because a lot of us don't really work with a lot of photos, which is okay. But for those of us that want to branch off and start working with photos, this is a great thing to start learning more about these kinds of profiles, right? So if I select on color management, I have color handling, printer profiles, and rendering intent. Typically, this is it automatically defaults to perpetual. I'm still learning, so I can't answer no questions with regards to that right now, but I was taught, or I've learned on my own that relative colorimetric, colorimetric is the best option to choose because it will give your it will print out your image as close to what's shown on the monitor as possible. The printer profile is what I was talking to you guys about, right? Some of us just keep it as whatever the system already defaults it to, but you can go in, like for instance, I downloaded the profiles for Red River's papers, right? As you can see, RR, that stands for Red River. If I select this metallic option, right, the printer is going to know that, okay, I know that this paper has been tested at the headquarters at Red River's Papers headquarters, and they tested it, and I know how much ink to release onto this particular type of paper, right? I always keep the color handling performed by the app, because when I go to the properties, I'm going to be adjusting the properties even further. So right here is very important. You want to make sure that your media type matches the media that you're printing on. With this printer, you have different options. I had to create a custom option for this polar metallic gloss paper because, as I mentioned earlier, fine art papers, in addition to being on a 3-inch roll, they require a different kind of print settings. And so the companies that offers these ICC color profiles, of course, they undergo all of the, the testing and the beta testing and all of that stuff. But for some reason, the fine art papers, they have a different profile, which I will show in a different video. It was hard for me to get it down packed. But if I select on photo papers and I go, I choose any one of these other options. If you go on Red River's website, they have papers like a reference guide. If you are using metallic glossy paper, you don't see the setting over here. It will tell you, for instance, like let's pretend that I don't have the custom setting for this right here. If I come here to photo paper, I can choose a different kind of setting, right? It's hard to explain. I would have to do a video, but what I'm trying to say is you will definitely have to ensure that your media matches, your properties matches the kind of paper that you're printing on. Metallic paper. You always want to make sure your print quality is set to high or highest. I'm going to do highest for now. Here, color mode, I'm going to select color settings. Here, where it says matching, I'm not sure why this is done, but this is something that I have learned from printing photos. If I click on matching, I'm going to turn this off, color correction off, because I already told my computer and my printer, I'm going to tell also that I don't want any of these color corrections here, because I already made my printing settings and properties to how I want my printer to communicate with my how I want my laptop to communicate with my printer with regards to printing the media. I don't need any of this right here. I don't need no ICM. I don't need none of this. It's turn it off and then click on OK. And then OK. I used to select print preview to see what the print is going to look like before I print it, but that for some reason sometimes it gives me issues, sometimes it don't. I prefer not to select it anymore. But you also want to select where it says page setup. Page setup is where you will see your page size, what paper source you're printing from. So if you have a manual sheets, or if you want to change it to your roll paper, this is where you will adjust that. Okay, so you have that option there. Also with this printer, when you're working with single sheets, borderless printing is not available. Borderless printing is available with roll paper, but is not available with single sheets. Okay, so that's why you see that the borderless printing grayed out, and I can't click on it. Other than that, if you're loading a manual sheet, you just want to definitely make sure that you're loading in the right size. You can also create a custom size as well. So let's say you wanted your media size to be your paper size, you're feeding in a custom size of 10 by 15. You can actually go in real quick and change that. Click on how you have it set, your units, either millimeters or inches, and then click on OK. And then that will create this custom size for you, 10 by 15. You click on OK, and then it will create that custom size for you. You'll be able to print any custom size paper that's compatible with your printer. But this is just 11 by 8.5 by 11 letter size. If you don't know what any of these stand for, you can, because I don't, but you can hover over them. For instance, these two are the main two for American size papers. So right here, if you hover over it, you can see the different dimensions here on the side. And then here, you can also see the different dimensions on the side as well. Okay, photo, let's see. So they have like standard photo size printing. So if you go to a professional printer, these are typically the most common sizes that they have for photo printing. And then other poster size printing. All right. So then that's done. You click on print. Go back here. As you can see, I didn't show y'all that. Our actual image size is 8 by 10. My document size is 8 by 11. So I'm not sure if you can see like this little red ant, the little red ant thingies going around. That is going to be what's left over after we print. This is going to be the white excess at the top and then the white excess at the bottom. All right. All right. It's going to print. I think I'm missing some comments. Any questions so far? Y'all quiet tonight. Front camera. Okay. And don't worry, I am gonna have different videos on this. I just wanted to just introduce y'all briefly to the new printer so that y'all can see what I'm working with. And if you guys are interested in this printer, I will leave the link down below as well for you to purchase or look into getting more information on it. Only if you are interested in doing printing. I will only recommend investing into a printer like this if this is something that you foresee yourself introducing to your actual business. I don't want nobody going out buying all this extra stuff if it's not going to be beneficial to you and your business. So I'm going to load the luster metallic paper into the printer. My printer is telling me that there's no paper loaded. I don't have the roll paper installed, and I don't have my single sheet paper installed. So that's what I'm about to do real quick right now. I'm going to click so that I can load paper. And I want to make sure that I'm selecting the option for the cut sheet. Open this up. The lever, lift it up. And I'm going to slide my metallic luster paper right inside. There's a little orange arrow and line there. I don't know if y'all can see that. You're going to align your paper to meet up with that line and that arrow. Pull down the lever, close the top cover, and then now it's going to start preparing to print. No, we're just listening to your beautiful, oh Lord. Now I have to select the kind of paper on my printer. And it's the same thing that we've seen in the printing properties from Affinity Designer. I'm going to select the custom metallic paper that I downloaded from Red River. Uh-oh. And then that's going to set this to go. I want to see if there's a difference between the two. Okay, so once it started to read what kind of paper it's going to print on, it's going to start actually printing out. Oh, jump. I think I messed up. But it still looks good. Okay, print is done. Put on my little glove. This is nice. Okay, and that's the print with the luster. I'm going to tell you where I messed up at. Look at how nice and crisp that is. Damn. That's nice. And then the two side by side. I don't know why I got this glove on because I do have space at the top. This one is luster. And this one is gloss. And this is the two side by side. They're cute, right? Where I messed up at is that for the luster, there is an ICC color profile for the metallic luster. I did not select that at all. I did not select it at all because I actually didn't download that. I downloaded it, but I did it wasn't in my custom fine art folder, if that makes sense. It still came out really, really well. But I can see in person where if I selected luster, the print quality would have been a little bit better. It still looks really, really good. So these are it right here, y'all. I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I guess I'll be printing my kids' pictures moving on from here on out. I tell you that. I'm gonna find Kodak metallic gloss somewhere. I actually like this as well, but I actually like the subtleness of the Red River metallic gloss photo as well. So I ain't mad at it. Ooh, excuse me. I ain't mad at it at all. Came out really, really good. Next time we'll practice. What we're gonna do is we're gonna work on doing the magnets. I'm gonna show you how you can print directly onto the magnets, and then how you can use like a luster paper, like a luster. Because when I'm looking at the magnet from the school, I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it, but it looks identical. The texture looks identical. So I'm gonna assume, based on from what I can see, that look, this is the magnet printed from the school, and this is what I just printed on the luster paper. I'm gonna assume that the school prints on luster paper or satin paper. They print it and then they put it on an adhesive magnetic sheet. Let me see. Yeah, look at this, guys. Damn, I'm smart. Make sure y'all tap in with me, okay? I'm gonna be putting y'all on game because we about to be printing everything up in here, and so are y'all. If you can see this right here, don't mind my nails. I can peel that away. That tells me that they definitely use media and an adhesive magnetic sheet on the back and then cut it out. Because like I'm telling y'all, like up close and personal, the texture is even the color blue. We use the same paper at this point. Like, look at that. Even TJ's skin looked the same. Look at that. I ain't tripping. They ain't slick. They are not slick. Ma, let me smile. Come here real quick. You are smart. We're just listening. Thank you. But that's it for tonight, guys. So be on the lookout for the upcoming videos. Be on the lookout for those who are interested in learning how to print on acrylic sheets without a UV printer. Follow me on all social media platforms, Gifted Hands by Javiah, everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Join my Facebook community, Gifted Hands Creative Circle. It's free. Anybody can join. TikTok, Gifted Hands by Javiah. Look at this.
Came out beautiful.
No. Like up close and personal. These people, I'm gonna show you what they did. Come look, Mom.
I'm looking. I can see from here on camera.
No, you're not gonna be on camera. Say
okay.
something. This is luster metallic paper, right? When I look at this magnet, look at it. It's identical to this picture. This tells me that they use a similar media with like a slight texture, a luster texture or a satin texture.
Right.
And they placed it on an adhesive backing magnet, which is typical in the printing world, right? But I can tell because when I peel this away, I can see it. And the color matchup is insane.
Insane. Perfect.
Look, I'm about to talk about some insane. They not slick. They not slick. We gonna be printing magnets professionally around here, y'all. And I got y'all. I do have plans on showing you guys how to upload ICC color profiles from Red River papers, because that's who I am working with now. I'm going to show you there's another kind of profile for high fine art papers, which I've just shown you, which is how we have that custom profile there. I'm going to show you how to do that because that is completely different. We're gonna be doing fat heads. We're gonna be doing a lot of things on this channel with regards to using this printer. So please stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to my sis Do Dream On's channel. She does have the 24-inch Canon Image Pro Graph TM240, and she's gonna be doing a lot of tutorials on that printer. And I'm going to be doing tutorials on this printer as well. And we're gonna come together and collab to bring y'all some fire content. So that y'all can excel in y'all businesses, and we can excel in ours, okay? So the more you know, the more you grow. Success is defined by how many people you can help reach success. And I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to helping us all make money and just be successful and be wealthy, because wealth is actually the ultimate goal. But make sure y'all stick around. We got y'all. All right? Thank y'all so much for tuning in this evening. I hope that it was somewhat interesting, maybe a little bit boring, but interesting, has some value, may have you really considering, a photo printer, even if it's not large format, desktop size is amazing as well. So something to consider and think about. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all have a good evening, and I will see y'all soon. Thank you. All right.